Hey there, this is Cory Beddinghouse with Cory's Lawn Service. With the cool temperatures coming up in the near forecast, we wanted to just provide a little information for you of what our personal suggestions are. We've been getting some phone calls of saying, hey, should we shut off our water? Obviously, with it dipping it down into the high 20s. And at this point in time of the season, we'd still really recommend not shutting off your water. And we are not planning on shutting off waters at this time of the season yet. At this point in time, the soil temperatures are still pretty warm, so we're not really anywhere concerned about the valves or anything below ground having issues with freezing. The only thing that there might be a little concern about with the 20 temperatures is your back pressure valve that is above ground. And the only reason for this is you can see that this one here specifically is already insulated. Now you can get these things as a homeowner at Home Depot or Lowe's. Just some piping insulation that you can cut up and put on yourself, as well as some tape insulation that you can also supplement to that. If you don't want to go that far, don't have the time for it, something as simple as buying a bag for your valve at Home Depot, Lowe's, or even Amazon. And if you're a Prime member, this would deliver before this weekend when we're seeing the cool temperatures. So with the bag, this thing's fully insulated. All you do is just put it over your valve, Velcro at the bottom, and you're set to go. Realistically, these temperatures we're seeing, I know it kind of freaks you out when you see that low of 25, 26, 27, but we're not even seeing it go below freezing until about 3 to 4 a.m. until only all the way up till 6, and then it pops up above freezing. So we're talking about 3 hours of freezing. But this valve is always completely exposed to the elements. So this is really the only thing that you would really be concerned of. Now, if you don't want to take time to go Home Depot and get the supplies, you don't want to spend the money on the bag, my last suggestion for you is go rummage through your house, find some old towels and some old blankets, and come out to your valve and just wrap it up good like a tight little mummy blanket. This will just help, again, from any potential of freezing that's going on. We really want to keep the waters on for about another 2 to 3 weeks at minimum, just because we're going to be having such a long time of drought and dormancy throughout the winter, and we just never know what kind of winter we're going to have. Also is because probably after this freezing that we're going to see is weather's probably popping back up into the 70s for a couple weeks. So with that, we just want to give you some information, some suggestions, what we say, that we're not really concerned about anything that's below ground because that freezing temperature is not going to penetrate the soil in enough time. But this valve is just above ground, and probably about 95% of homes have this valve on your property. So blankets, bag, or even going as far as putting some insulation around the piping is really anything that should help prevent any freezing or any possibilities of cracking during this quick little cold snap that we're going to see here at the end of the week and at the very beginning of next week. So hopefully this information is informative to you and you guys can take action to help prevent anything that's done. We will not plan on shutting off waters until about the third week in October, getting those done, second, third week in October into the first week of November. So hopefully, so just get this a little bit protected, get some blankets on it, keep it warm, and should be good to go. Thanks.